Hi, my name is Nicole Craven. I am from the Hunterdon County Vocational School District. I'm here today to talk about some programs that are available for rising ninth grade students. All four of the programs that I'm going to talk about today are for current eighth graders to apply for all 4 years during high school. So students in eighth grade are starting to ask some important questions about their future. One, they're wondering, what do I want to do? Right? What career is a good fit for me? But beyond that, they need to think further. It's not enough just to think about a career that you are interested in. You have to think about how you actually get there. And we encourage middle school students to be thinking about this because the planning starts now. While a career may seem like it's a ways away, the best time to start preparing for that career and in order to be successful is now in middle school and high school. So our school exists as a career and technical education school to help students regardless of which question they're asking. Whether they know what they want to do or they're just starting to figure it out, our whole goal is to give students hands-on training and real-world experiences in the careers that they think they want to pursue. Now, the four programs that I'm going to talk about today are geared more towards students who know that this is what they want to do. We are going to talk about what these programs specialize in, but they're all science-based. And every single one of them offers that hands-on training alongside a professional. Every single one of our teachers is an industry professional in the field. They bring years of experience and connections to the table that allow students to earn certifications, internships, college credits, and valuable learning experiences that help them confirm that this is what they want to do and then set them up on a path towards success. The four programs require students to be a full-time student. They are housed at North and Voorhees High School. So 3 of them are considered academy programs. And you'll see the first logo on my screen, the red one, is for the Biomedical Sciences Academy. Next to it is the Computer Science and Applied Engineering Academy. And the third program is the Environmental Sustainability and Engineering Academy. All 3 of these programs are 4 years of sequential curriculum that builds upon itself each year. This means that students are focused, specializing in an area of science that they are personally passionate about. They have the opportunity to learn a lot in that area, as it's a topic of study for 4 years. But not only that, they're going to be having a lot of fun learning alongside peers that are interested in the same things they are. They're going to be going on field trips, hearing from guest speakers, and getting a hands-on experience in the industry so that it's not only fun, but they're also learning a lot. And then finally, our biggest goal is to help students stand out. We want them to be a strong applicant when it's time for college or career, whatever their post-secondary path looks like. So we do that by designing those 4 years of curriculum that allow students to have diverse learning experiences in the industry. But also they get to be earning college credits, certifications, and get involved in a structured learning experience, which is an internship, a mentorship, or a job shadowing opportunity. These unique experiences are not typically afforded to high school students. However, our program is designed so that students get these experiences early on in high school so that they have a good picture of what it's like to go into the field. Furthermore, we are required by law to meet with professors, colleges, universities, businesses, parents, guidance counselors, and other community partners to hear about what's new in the industry. Our curriculum is always adapting because we take the feedback that we are getting to revise our curriculum and make sure that students are getting the most in-demand skills. So these are just some examples of some of the things that our students will be doing. They're getting involved in CTSOs, which are career-focused student organizations, where they're actually going to have an opportunity to compete locally and nationally in the areas of science that they are pursuing. Many of our students go on to be involved in STEM conferences and events. They do research alongside professors, participate in programs over the summer, and earn themselves recognitions as scholars. Our students have diverse opportunities, like I said before, because we know that that's important in order to make those very important decisions about college and career. So I'm going to talk about each program individually. The first one is the Environmental Sustainability and Engineering Academy. This program is held at Voorhees High School, and students have an opportunity to earn up to 26 college credits as they study environmental law, policy, sustainability, and look at things like resource management, sustainable energy, and they examine real-world issues like air quality, water quality, pollution, climate change. Our students have the opportunity to work on our ESC campus, which has over 75 acres of land. This campus is located in Califon, and students are able to go into the forest or to go visit the pond and do a lot of their hands-on labs. It's not enough just to examine these real-world issues that we face. Our students are going to design solutions to these problems. And they're going to figure out how we can actually implement sustainable practices in our local and broader community. We will be able to take students to Voorhees State Park, other local areas, and different businesses and colleges where they will have an opportunity to further their studies and deepen their passion of the environmental field. Now, each year as an academy student, students will take one class. It basically takes the place of an elective. And students are not required to have any background information when they start with us. They do not have to have any prior experience. As long as they have a passion, that's all that we're looking for. We will teach them everything they need to know. And as they progress through high school, that content is going to be getting more complicated. They're going to be taking on college classes. They will be dually enrolled for some of those credits, which means that they are actually a college student. So not only are students required to balance the high school level coursework that they have, but now they will also be balancing that college level coursework. All of these programs are rigorous programs, but it helps students to get a good idea of what that career field is like, what is required of them to pursue it, and what it might feel like and be like to be in a college setting. Now, the second academy program is in computer science and applied engineering. This program is also held at Voorhees High School. Students can earn up to 12 college credits, and they'll study things like coding and learn lots of different languages in Java, JavaScript, Python, and some others. But I like to tell students that this program is a lot more than just coding. Some students only want to code, and they come to us and they're like, well, I didn't sign up for all this other stuff. But actually you did. The computer science field is massive. And yes, while coding is very important, we make sure that students are exposed to lots of different specializations in the field. So they'll look at digital electronics, web development, cybersecurity, and they even have an opportunity to take advanced courses on top of that one class per year. So if students want to take some electives and further their studies in computer science, they can study artificial intelligence and cloud computing. Now we find it's really important to make sure that students have an opportunity to not only go into colleges and interact with college students and professors, to engage in research and learn what it's like to be at that level, but we also know it's important for them to act as a mentor and role model for younger students. So we have partnerships with various schools that we actually go in and our students will help mentor these students and get them excited about pursuing careers in STEM. Now you can see that the way the academy is set up is pretty similar to what I just showed you for the environmental program. Students spend 3 years learning about all the different specializations, deepening their knowledge of the field, honing in on things that they like, maybe canceling out some things that they thought they liked, but now decided that they don't. But grade 12, senior year, is a very important part of this program. All of our students are required to do a capstone project where they will be required to go out into the field and actually practice something that they are personally interested in. They are paired with a professional, a professor, and they are able to explore issues that they want to pursue. I'm going to skip this video, but there will be an opportunity to view these on our website and on our YouTube channel at a later time. So the last academy program is in Biomedical Sciences, and this program is the only program held at North Hunterdon High School. Students can earn up to 16 college credits. They'll earn their first aid and CPR certifications, and many students even go on to become EMTs while they're with us. Now, just like our computer science program, we knew that it was important for students to explore all different areas of the biomedical field. So we added advanced courses in neuroscience and biomedical engineering that give those students another chance to explore areas that perhaps they hadn't previously considered. Across all of our programs, our goal is career exploration and preparation. And that's why we offer plenty of opportunities for students to explore fields perhaps that they didn't even know were an option, because maybe that is what they are passionate about. So students will study medicine, anatomy and physiology, genetics, epidemiology, and public health, among other things. We have many business partners across all of our programs that are eager to get students inside their facilities or to take them out to different places or bring them in for internships. And that top left picture, this one right over here, is actually an opportunity that our students had to go visit an orthopedic surgeon, go into the operating room, and take on some of the same tools that that surgeon takes on, and perform some different procedures right alongside of the surgeon. All of our business partners are this great, wanting to provide these kinds of activities and learning experiences for our students to supplement more hands-on training. So here is the breakdown of each course for the Biomedical Academy. In the first year alone, students are exposed to over 100 different career options. We have so many students who come to us thinking they want to be a doctor or a nurse, and they think that that's all that there is. That's all their options. But in that first year, they learn about over 100 different things that they could pursue, whether they want to be in a doctor setting, a hospital setting, or maybe a research facility, or something else. Our students will learn about all these different things over their time in the academy and often change their mind about what they want to study. And we encourage that. High school is all about figuring out those things. Students can explore these things now in high school so that they can confidently go on for post-secondary education and employment. So again, I'm going to skip this video, but this video talks about some of the technology that we have within our Biomedical Academy. They're able to peel back layers of tissue, muscle, bone, and isolate different systems of the body to understand how things work individually and collectively. So how this works is students will attend North or Voorhees for all 4 years of high school, depending on where the program is held. And transportation is provided. It's really important to note that the diploma does not come from North and it does not come from Voorhees. Instead, the diploma comes from the Hunterdon County Academies. The diploma coming from us is just another way that we help students stand out on those applications to college or employment. But the Academy diploma says that your child took 4 years of a science that built upon itself each year. We are a public school, so there is no cost to you. The only costs that you would incur are for college credits. But whereas a typical college credit might cost, 3-credit college course might cost around $1,300 or $1,400, our students would only have to pay maybe $300. It is significantly reduced because these students are high school students taking those college credits. Now, every 8th grade student in Hunterdon County can apply, but we go through this application process to ensure that we are selecting students that are a good fit for this program and students who will be successful, because we want to make sure that your child is going to be successful in this 4-year rigorous program. So we will look at their 7th and 8th grade grades, attendance, and discipline, and then we will bring students in for a mandatory placement test. This will take place on a Saturday in January, and students will be tested in reading and math. From there, the top 40 scoring students will be invited in for an interview. From that 40, only 25 students are accepted into each program. So every 8th grade student in Hunterdon County can apply, but only 25 students will be accepted into each program. Now, the Academy class takes up 1 spot in the student's schedule each year. It takes the place of an elective. Now, students are still able to take AP courses, honors courses, whatever courses they would like to take to challenge themselves further, they are able to do so. But we make sure that students understand that the Academy class in itself is a challenging class. So however else the student wants to build their schedule, they are completely free to do that. We still encourage students to participate in sports and clubs, but that will be done through North or Voorhees. So here is a sample schedule. As you can see, the Academy class is 1 block each year. Students will remain with the same cohort of students for each year they are in our program for 4 years. They are still required to take all of their other classes in English and math, science, history. They still have to take all of that, but they have some open spots for electives where we would encourage students to take advanced courses with us if they would like to pursue the sciences further, but they're able to use those spots however they would like. Now, the very last program I'm going to talk about is through Polytech. Polytech is typically our shared time high school, available for rising 11th and 12th grade students. However, one of our most popular programs was animal science, and so we opened it up to 8th grade students. Now students can study animal science, attend Voorhees High School, and work at our barn at that Califon campus, where we have donkeys, alpacas, chickens, sheep. We have a classroom with hedgehogs, ferrets, rabbits, turtles. Students even operate a dog grooming clinic. Students will work alongside veterinarians to perform different procedures, learn how to handle both large and small animals, administer medication, and more. So it's important to note that this program is not an academy program. That means the admissions process is not the same. For the academies, students will get a placement test. They will be interviewed. But in this program, it is on a first come, first served basis. The sooner students get their application in, the better their chance of being offered a seat in the program. However, the structure is very much the same. You'll see that students take 1 class each year, and they participate in that structured learning experience during their senior year. Regardless of which program you're interested in, students can apply right now on our website, hcvsd.org. It's important to know that students can only apply to one program. And while the deadline is December 17th, if your child is thinking about animal science, we would encourage getting that application in as soon as possible. Now, because students can only apply to one program, we would recommend joining us at an information session. We have one more coming up in December, and then we have a virtual one in December as well. So an in-person and a virtual option. Our teachers will be present at those sessions, so you'll be able to talk with them, learn more about their program, and find out if this is going to be a good fit. From there, the deadline is in December, with mandatory testing in January, interviews the following week, and acceptances going out in February. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, Nicole Craven, or your guidance counselor, and we'd be happy to work together to answer any questions that you may have. To learn more or to register for one of our information sessions, please visit our website at hcvsd.org. Thank you and have a great night.